All right, guys, we have some good news. Neverness to Everness. This is a game I'm willing to check out. I made a couple of videos reacting to Neverness to Everness, the gameplay, some cinematic trailers. The way I feel about the game, because I think it's in beta test right now. Didn't have access because I didn't even sign up for it. But when I look at Neverness to Everness, this game, I view it as like an inferior version of Ananta. I'm just being honest with you guys. But that doesn't mean that the game isn't worth playing, right? I'm always down to check these games out, because if the game actually ends up being good, that's a W. And for the gacha system, I'm pretty sure it's 100% guaranteed, no 50-50, which is also very good as well. So this is a game I'm willing to try out. Now, when we come over here to the App Store, you guys can see it says Neverness to Everness coming soon, expected May 15th, 2026. So that is the expected release date for Neverness to Everness. Now, I don't think this is confirmed. I don't think this is confirmed. When I check their website, you guys can see it doesn't say the release date for Neverness to Everness. When I check their Twitter page, they don't say anything about the release date for Neverness to Everness. For Neverness to Everness, it's just beta test stuff. And I thought, all right, I ain't gonna lie, it said PC download. I was like, oh shit, is the game out right now? I click it, this is what I get. So yeah, not confirmed, right? Not confirmed, but I will say when it comes to the App Store and whenever they do this where they show coming soon, expected May 15th, July, June, April, whenever they do this, it's accurate sometimes. It's very, very accurate. Sometimes they delay, for example, games like 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, not Grand Cross, 7 Deadly Sins Origins, right? That game is delayed. But I honestly think that the game will release around this time, which is May. Of course, the game is going to release in 2026, but the fact that, we're already in the beta test, and I think this is the final beta test, right? I think it is. We have like this coex test is officially live. Yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if this is like the final beta test, or is this just like, I don't know, beta test 2 or some shit. I don't know, but I'm excited the fact that the game is going to be on PlayStation as well. It's going to be on PS5, App Store, Google Play, EC. Pretty good. I like it when they release the game. Like for global launch, the game is literally on console because, it pretty much allows a lot of people to have access to the game. If you don't have a PC and you have a PS5, you can play the game. Have a PS5, you have a PC, well, play the game on PC. So I like that it's available on PS5. Hopefully they don't pull a Do It Not Abyss where when the game actually releases, they delay PS5 or some shit. Because for Do Not Abyss, they're like, oh yeah, the game is going to come out on Steam. And when the game released, Steam wasn't available. Thank God it's available right now on Steam, but we had to wait like a hot minute for the game to be available on Steam. But yeah, looking at the combat for this game, it's interesting. I like the visual effects for these characters. Like you guys see the little ink effects for this guy. He reminds me of Venom. So yeah, definitely some cool characters. Definitely cool gameplay. I'm willing to check this out. Right, I'm willing to check this out. Willing to give this game a try. If it ends up being mid or trash, then I'm just moving on. If it ends up being good, then this is a game that I might make content on. Talk about a lot of stuff. React to trailers, react to character trailers if they have that. Gameplay. The deciding factor when it comes to these type of gacha games is the gameplay loop, right? If the gameplay loop isn't satisfying, that's when like a lot of people just drop the game because logging into the game, doing your dailies, and then farming for materials and then logging off, it's like I can already do that in another gacha game, so why am I going to do that again in this game? What's the point, right? It's like, what can this game offer that another gacha game can't offer? So if Neverness to Everness ends up doing that, where they actually offer something that other gacha games can't offer, then that is great. But if the gameplay loop, the content loop is the exact same in other gacha games like Wuwa, Genshin, Arknight's Infield, etc., then it's like, what's the point, right? What's the point of me like adding another gacha game to like playing another gacha game when I'm doing the same shit in other gacha games? It's gonna feel like a job. Hope you guys understand what I'm saying. By the way, guys, when it comes to collabing with other content creators, I am working on that right now. I already have one content creator actually no, two content creators. I mean, I do have a couple content creators I interacted with, like I actually message, but there is one content creator. I'm not gonna say his name because it's a surprise, but there is one content creator who I'm already gonna collab with for a lot of games like Where Winds Meet, games like Woowa, or even games like Neverness to Everness. We're just gonna have a great time because I will say, when it comes to the gacha space right now, I want to bring back the good old days where we just play these games together, have fun, you know, make a bunch of fun videos. That's what it's all about, man, because at the end of the day, bro, we're all playing video games. Playing games together is fun. So I really want to do that with other content creators, just collab with other creators and play these games together. And it's not even just gacha games, multiple other games, right? We can even get on Genshin, the UGC for Genshin. That would be pretty fun as well. So yeah, man, can't wait see what this game has to offer. Want to check it out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Everness to Everness might release on May 15th. Don't know yet, but I'm pretty sure it will. There's a chance that it will actually release exactly on May 15th. I'll keep you guys updated if they change the release date or if they actually confirm it on their Twitter page or on their website. Hope you guys have a good one. I'll be seeing you guys soon. Adios.